Although we have waited a very long time for this sort of amendments, which has come by way of repeal and reenactment of a new bill, with respect to criminal justice administration in Nigeria, but it's better that it's coming at this time. Although it's a bill sent from the House, but I know that a lot of work has been done by the former Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Ejiwumi, and by the Law Reform Commission on this issue. However good our democracy may be, however good we may provide infrastructure, even education and health, it is an important part of Human Development Index that there must be very good criminal justice administration. And our country has been notorious all this while for not meeting a particular standard, a particular benchmark. As we have had, justice delayed, of course, is justice denied. And looking at one or two issues that have been raised, we will see that this is the best practice all over the world. Let me start from the issue of plea bargaining. Plea bargaining has been in Nigeria an opportunity for those that are convicted for stealing billions of naira to take a walk, maybe immediately or after spending a few months in incarceration, whilst those who are languishing in jail are just there. Probably they have just stolen goats and cow, etc. It is a welcome development because it is now being codified. It is no longer going to be plea bargaining by convention, leaving so much to discretion and so much to the whims of whoever the presiding judge is. Let me say that it is important that after conviction, there are provision for sentencing guidelines, and this is very important. This reduces how much discretion a judge can have, and I hope to have a very good look at it. I know for certain that in India, they have the best sentencing guidelines when it comes to plea bargaining, and I am of the view that this is very important. The issue of day-to-day arraignment when it comes to criminal issue is also important, Mr. President. 7-8 years down the line, we still go through criminal prosecution when exhibits will have been tampered with, people would have forgotten their testimonies as written down in statements. The evidence will no longer be pure. We are all witnesses to what is happening in South Africa now, Oscar Pistorius trial, a year after, and it is being done day by day. They've given a week adjournment before, they've given 2 weeks adjournment. That is the maximum you can ever have, so that the evidence will still be pure. We all also witnessed the trial of O.J. Simpson. It does not take time, and that is what we are looking at in Nigeria now. The issue of prison decongestion cannot be overemphasized, and I think good measures have been made here. Over 70% of the people languishing in jails are people awaiting trial, and I'm of the view that if we look at this very well, we will have a very good code that will guide our criminal justice administration. It is important also that we now have one-stop shop when it comes to the issue of criminal administration, just like we hope to have in the petroleum sector with PIB, and that we have just the health reform bill that we have just passed. Instead of looking at several acts, you just go to this and you see everything to do with criminal justice administration there. I support.
Can we assume our seats, please? Philip, allow Aisha to sit down, please.
Mr. President, I support this bill, but I want to say finally that implementation is key. However good the act is, if we are not putting pressure on the system to ensure that justice is done. It will just be another bill or another act at the end of the day after it has been passed. I will use this opportunity to say that NJC has done well in the recent past with the issue of looking at judges that have not used their discretion well. They should do a lot more. They should also be careful not to use it as a witch hunting exercise. And of course, the National Assembly, the Senate and the House of Representatives, respective committees on judiciary have a lot of role to play with a view to also seeing that this is well adhered to. The Attorney General of the Federation is very important. That position is very important. You will see in the bill that a lot of roles have been given, a lot of functions have been given to the Attorney General. We cannot afford to have a lethargic Attorney General that will not implement this very well. Thank you very much, Mr. President.